My beloved child, don't skip, because this story begins at a moment nobody expected. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. Last night, someone walked into a family gathering carrying a heart full of confusion after making poor choices. The room was filled with laughter, conversations, and familiar faces, but deep inside that person, a silent battle was taking place. They tried to hide behind a smile, yet every word they spoke revealed emotions they had buried for a long time. No one could understand why they suddenly became so honest, why old memories came rushing back, or why they could no longer pretend everything was fine. It felt as if a hidden truth had finally found its voice. What happened next surprised everyone in the room and became the moment people would remember for years. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The silence inside that gathering slowly became heavier than anyone expected. Every eye turned toward the person as they spoke from the heart, admitting regrets, apologizing for past mistakes, and revealing feelings they had hidden from everyone. Some family members were shocked, while others quietly realized they had misunderstood this person for a very long time. No one had expected the evening to change direction so suddenly. A conversation that started with ordinary words became the beginning of healing, forgiveness, and long overdue understanding. But there was still one secret left unspoken, and its revelation would change everything once again. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. As the night came to an end, the atmosphere felt completely different from how it had begun. The gathering was no longer just another family event, it had become the turning point in someone's life. Hidden emotions had finally come into the light, broken relationships had taken their first steps toward healing, and a new chapter quietly began. Yet the biggest surprise had not even happened. There was one person listening in silence, watching every moment carefully, preparing to reveal something that nobody saw coming. That unexpected moment is where this story truly begins. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. A quiet conversation began away from the crowd, and the atmosphere instantly changed. No one could hear every word, yet everyone could sense that something important was unfolding. A few family members exchanged uncertain looks, while others pretended not to notice. The person who had been carrying so much inside suddenly paused, as if realizing that one decision could change everything. It was not anger that filled the room, it was the weight of truth waiting for the right moment. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Every heartbeat seemed louder than the last, and every second brought the hidden story closer to the surface. Across the room, an unexpected reaction caught everyone's attention. A simple expression, a brief silence, and a hesitant step forward created more questions than answers. It felt as though the past and the present had finally met face to face. The family could sense that this night would be remembered for years, not because of loud arguments, but because of a truth that had quietly grown impossible to hide. Every detail that once seemed meaningless now fit together like pieces of a puzzle. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The next few moments would reveal why this gathering had taken such an unexpected turn. The night was far from over. As everyone believed the tension had settled, one final discovery changed the direction of every conversation. A forgotten memory was brought back, and suddenly the entire room understood that nothing had happened by chance. The silence became deeper than words, and every person present realized they were witnessing the beginning of a brand new chapter. Yet the biggest revelation had still not arrived. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. What happens next will make everything from this night finally make sense. A single unexpected moment changed the entire atmosphere. The room became unusually quiet, not because anyone demanded silence, but because everyone sensed that something meaningful was about to happen. The person who had been avoiding certain conversations suddenly found themselves standing where every hidden emotion could no longer stay buried. Eyes met across the room, old memories returned without warning, and a feeling of unfinished business settled over the gathering. No one could explain why the air felt different, yet everyone could feel it. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The truth was no longer hiding in the background, it was slowly stepping into the light. Across the gathering, one family member quietly connected details that everyone else had overlooked. Small events from the past suddenly made sense, and questions that had remained unanswered for so long began finding their place. Nobody expected this realization to arrive tonight, yet it felt as though every path had led to this exact moment. A simple exchange of words carried more meaning than anyone realized, and even those who remained silent understood that something important had shifted forever. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Every passing second brought the story closer to a revelation that could never be taken back. As the evening reached its final stretch, the feeling became impossible to ignore. What had started as an ordinary family gathering had quietly become the setting for a life-changing turning point. The answers were closer than ever, but one final piece of the puzzle was still missing. Everyone waited, wondering who would speak next and what would finally be revealed. The next chapter would uncover the hidden reason behind every strange moment, every silence, and every unexpected glance from this unforgettable night. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The biggest surprise is still about to unfold. A quiet realization settled over the room like a whisper that could no longer be ignored. Faces that had seemed calm all evening now carried expressions of surprise, concern, and reflection. The person at the center of it all finally understood that every choice made in a single night could leave a lasting impression. Nobody expected the gathering to become so unforgettable, yet every conversation had quietly led to this point. The silence spoke louder than words, and every heartbeat felt like the countdown to a final revelation. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The story was no longer about one unexpected evening, it had become about truth finding its way into the open. Across the room, one last conversation brought everything together. Pieces of the mystery that had seemed impossible to understand suddenly fit into place. Family members looked at one another with new understanding, realizing that assumptions had hidden the real story all along. What appeared confusing at first was now becoming clear, and even the smallest moments from earlier in the night carried a completely different meaning. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Every unexpected glance, every pause, and every quiet moment had been leading toward this unforgettable turning point. As the gathering came to an end, the atmosphere felt completely different from when it began. Some people left with questions answered, while others carried a new perspective they had never expected to find. The night would be remembered not for chaos, but for the truth that finally emerged after so much silence. Yet this was not the end of the journey. It was only the beginning of a new chapter that would reveal even greater surprises ahead. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The next part uncovers what happened after everyone went home, and why this unforgettable night changed everything. A new morning arrived, but the events of the previous night refused to fade. The gathering had ended, yet the emotions remained with everyone who had been there. Quiet reflections replaced loud conversations, and people began replaying every detail in their minds. What once seemed like ordinary moments now carried a deeper meaning. The person at the center of the story realized that some truths cannot stay hidden forever, no matter how long they are avoided. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The biggest discovery was not what happened during the gathering, it was what began to unfold after everyone had gone home. Hours later, an unexpected message reached someone who had been thinking about the night without pause. It wasn't dramatic or loud, but it carried enough weight to change everything. Suddenly, the pieces that had seemed disconnected started fitting together. Words that had once been misunderstood were seen from a completely different perspective. The silence that followed wasn't empty, it was filled with realization. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Every unanswered question was moving one step closer to a truth that could no longer be ignored. As the day continued, one final realization brought complete clarity. The gathering had never been about appearances or first impressions. It had been about revealing what had been hidden beneath the surface all along. Every conversation, every pause, and every unexpected moment had quietly prepared the way for a new beginning. Some stories end with confusion, but this one was leading toward understanding, growth, and a future that looked very different from the past. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The next chapter will reveal the unexpected choice that changed everything forever. A few days passed, but the memory of that gathering still echoed in every quiet moment. The person who had tried to push their emotions aside could no longer pretend that nothing had happened. Every familiar place reminded them of the conversations, the unexpected silence, and the expressions that said more than words ever could. It became clear that the night had not been an ending, it had been the beginning of a journey that no one had anticipated. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The answers were getting closer, but one final truth was still hidden just beyond reach. Then an unexpected encounter changed everything once again. It happened naturally, without planning or anticipation. A simple greeting turned into a meaningful conversation, and within minutes, details that had remained confusing suddenly became clear. The misunderstandings that had built up over time started to fade, replaced by honesty and understanding. Those listening quietly realized that sometimes the greatest changes begin with the smallest moments. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Every second was building toward a revelation that would make the entire story feel complete. As the sun began to set, everyone involved understood that life would not return to the way it had been before. The gathering had uncovered more than hidden feelings, it had revealed the importance of truth, timing, and courage. What had once seemed like an ordinary evening had become a turning point that would be remembered for years. Yet even now, the story was not over. One final chapter remained, holding the biggest surprise of all. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The ending will reveal why every moment of this journey happened exactly when it did. A final chapter quietly began when everyone believed the story was already over. Days had passed, but one unanswered question continued to follow every conversation. The person at the center of it all realized that the gathering had revealed more than anyone expected. It had uncovered the importance of honesty, self-reflection, and facing the truth. Looking back, every pause, every glance, and every unexpected moment had carried a purpose. What once felt confusing now seemed like pieces of a larger picture finally coming together. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The last revelation is closer than ever. Then came the moment no one had anticipated. A calm conversation brought complete clarity, replacing uncertainty with understanding. There were no dramatic scenes, only sincere words that lifted the weight everyone had been carrying. The mystery that had surrounded the gathering finally made sense. It wasn't about one single event, it was about how one unexpected night encouraged people to be more open with one another. Hidden assumptions disappeared, and a new sense of peace took their place. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The truth had been present from the beginning, waiting for the right time to be recognized. As everything settled, the lesson became impossible to ignore. Every experience, even the unexpected ones, can become an opportunity to grow, reconnect, and move forward with greater wisdom. The gathering would be remembered not because of confusion, but because it became the moment when honesty replaced silence and understanding replaced uncertainty. Some stories end with unanswered questions, but this one ended with a new beginning and a reminder that truth always finds its way into the light. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. And sometimes, the greatest surprise is discovering how much can change. The days that followed carried a different kind of silence. It was no longer the silence of confusion, it was the silence that comes after everything begins to make sense. People who had witnessed that unforgettable gathering started noticing small changes in the person at the center of the story. Their words became more thoughtful, their actions more genuine, and the weight they had carried for so long seemed lighter than before. Looking back, they realized that one unexpected evening had quietly redirected the course of their life. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The final piece of this journey is about to be revealed. One last unexpected discovery tied every loose end together. A forgotten detail from that night suddenly explained why certain conversations had unfolded the way they did. What had seemed like coincidence was simply timing. What had looked like uncertainty was really a chance to pause, reflect, and choose a better path forward. Everyone involved could now see the bigger picture, and with that understanding came a sense of relief that had been missing for a long time. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Sometimes the greatest revelation is not hidden in loud moments, but in the quiet realization that changes everything. As this story reaches its conclusion, one message remains clear. Even the most unexpected nights can become the beginning of lasting change. Every moment of uncertainty, every unanswered question, and every unexpected conversation became part of a journey toward honesty, growth, and hope. The gathering ended long ago, but its impact continued to shape every step that followed. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The greatest surprise was never the gathering itself. It was discovering that a single night could open the door to a completely new future. The story did not truly end when the gathering was over. Long after the lights were turned off and everyone returned home, the memories of that night continued to echo in quiet moments. Every person who had been there carried away a different lesson, and the one at the center of it all understood that some nights leave a mark that cannot be erased. Looking back, it became clear that every unexpected pause, every thoughtful glance, and every conversation had been preparing them for a new chapter. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. What seemed ordinary at first had become a turning point that nobody could have predicted. As time passed, the hidden meaning behind that unforgettable evening became impossible to ignore. The truth was not about a single sentence or one dramatic moment. It was about realizing how quickly life can change when people choose honesty instead of silence. The uncertainty that once filled the room had been replaced by understanding, and relationships that felt distant began to heal through sincere conversations. Every unanswered question had quietly led to a stronger future. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The greatest discoveries are often the ones that arrive when no one is expecting them. And now the final pages of this journey begin to unfold. The memories of that night will remain, not as a reminder of confusion, but as proof that every challenge can become the beginning of something better. The gathering became a story that would be told for years, not because of rumors or speculation, but because it inspired courage, reflection, and hope. Yet one final surprise still remains beyond the horizon, waiting for the perfect moment to reveal itself. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The next chapter will uncover the lasting impact of that unforgettable night and why its message continues to matter long after everyone went home. A new season quietly began after everything that had happened. The gathering was now only a memory, yet its influence could still be felt in unexpected ways. People who had once rushed to conclusions now paused before speaking, remembering how easily appearances could be misleading. The person at the center of the story carried a new sense of purpose, knowing that one honest moment had changed the direction of everything that followed. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The greatest chapter was never about the gathering itself, it was about what that night awakened in everyone's hearts. With every passing day, more pieces of the story fell into place. Conversations that had once felt incomplete finally reached their conclusion, and long-held misunderstandings slowly disappeared. What seemed impossible only a short time ago now felt natural, as if every step had been leading to this exact point. Those who had witnessed the events realized that real change rarely happens all at once. It grows quietly, one decision at a time, until the difference becomes impossible to ignore. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The most meaningful revelation was not hidden in a dramatic scene, but in the quiet transformation that followed. Now the journey reaches its final destination. Looking back, every unexpected moment, every silence, and every difficult conversation had a purpose. The night that once seemed ordinary became the beginning of a story of growth, honesty, and new beginnings. Some mysteries are solved in an instant, while others reveal their meaning little by little. This was one of those stories. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. And the greatest surprise of all is realizing that one unforgettable night can inspire a lifetime of wiser choices and stronger connections.